Welcome back, everyone. We're learning more about the impact of a new law changing rules on who can and cannot officiate weddings in Tennessee.
You know, one part of the law takes aim at what has become a common practice, online ordinations, allowing people who are not public officials or members of the clergy to go online, fill out a form, and become ordained. On your side now, reporter Kirsty Crawford joins us here in the studio. Kirsty, the days of having a friend or family member become ordained so they can officiate the wedding seems pretty common, right?
Yes, I know. I've seen it in multiple TV shows and movies. Yeah. Someone goes online and fills out a form, and within 10 minutes they're ordained and can officiate their friend's wedding. We see it all the time in movies. I know I have. But after July 1st, any marriage performed by someone who was ordained online won't be valid. But the Knox County clerk says no one knows that until the marriage license is questioned in the court of law.
Getting married is supposed to be exciting and fun and full of warmth and love. Some people might know the day after getting engaged who they want to marry them or whether they want a civil or religious ceremony.
And when you start thinking about who you're going to choose, obviously you go through the list, like, do I need to go to get a county clerk? No, I don't want that.
Laura Stone is getting married in October and wanted her friend to officiate the ceremony. After July 1st, she can choose a state lawmaker who opted in to perform civil weddings, city councilmen, or law enforcement chaplains, but not a friend who planned to get ordained online. How will a clerk know the difference, though? Knox County Clerk Sherry Witt says her office receives 300 to 400 marriage certificates a month. The paperwork only asks if it's a religious or civil ceremony.
We're not allowed to question the credentials of the officiant. We just have to make sure that the paperwork is all submitted to the state correctly.
This isn't the first time online ordinations were questioned in Tennessee. The state attorney general's office wrote an opinion back in 2015 specifically stating that ordinations done through Universal Life Church weren't valid.
They did not believe that an internet ordained minister was qualified to marry someone.
She says the specific reasoning: someone clicking the mouse is not a, quote, considered deliberate and responsible act, which the law requires.
Now, Laura Stone tells me that having a judge or another official officiate her wedding is impersonal to her. But Witt says as long as the ceremony is performed legally, it really, standing next to the person that you love is the only personal thing that matters.
Well, there's that.
There's that.
All right. Kirsty, thank you.
No problem.